Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Awesome 80s Podcast. This is Michael, live on YouTube's.
This is Lawrence, also live on YouTube and Google Hangouts. And as always, Studio MH with...
Hey, MH, how's it going?
Hello, MC.
Also a member of my fantasy football league.
Hey, let's not talk about that painful subject right now. Okay?
All right, well, here we are. We're in Studio MH. MH is here.
Hello.
Our friendly repair guy's here. I don't know your name, I'm sorry. He's waving. He's fixing MH's furnace, because MH doesn't know how to operate a furnace.
Okay, well, it's a specialized skill.
Some of us are limited, yes.
Okay.
So, today is a pop quiz.
Okay.
Shot.
Shoot the hostage, Glenn. Shoot the hostage.
Yes. Always shoot the hostage.
This is a new type of show that we're doing. And basically it means that I have picked a topic, and I have not told you what it is.
You
Have a good day.
Glenn, you came to me with this, and I asked you specifically, boobies? And you said, no, it's not going to be about boobies. So,
well, you wanted to do something about boobies.
Don't rule out boobies yet.
You can't limit your conversation.
No, not at all, sir. Not at all, sir.
So you wanted to do something about boobies. I said next week.
Okay.
Or the week after.
Whatever, one thing, whatever. No big deal.
So we are going to do a pop quiz. But first of all, there's business at hand. We like to always talk about business.
Doritos.
So it's not Doritos.
Not Doritos. What about the European casino?
No. You won our fantasy football league.
Oh, did I? It wasn't even... Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I'd also like to officially report that we are live and on the YouTubes. So,
okay, good. Well, thanks, everybody.
You won our fantasy football league, and we're trophy people. We like trophies. We like to have.
I want to make sure if somebody comes in my house, they know how awesome I am.
This league has been going for several years.
I think 2007. Before that, probably.
Yeah, it was at that time. It was called the Office League. It was all about everyone had to have a character based on The Office. You got kicked out first year by ESPN because you had the name Ryan's Coke Habit. Reference.
I thought it was a great name, though. It was a great name. Too good for ESPN's league.
We reinvented ourselves. We took a year off because we didn't have, I don't know, I think I had other things. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we took a year off, and then we came back, and we became the Chalupa Batman League.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reference to the great television show, The League. And you thought we needed a trophy. So you purchased a trophy. I saw it. Let me see it. First time I've ever laid my eyes on this, except in theory.
Hold on. I have to fix it. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Oh.
Well, that just happened. That just happened. Well, are you ready?
Yeah. Wow.
Can the sun?
Hold on. You had it. Look at that logo. That is a Batman riding a shark holding a chalupa.
Brought to you by Dean Stahl.
Thank you, Dean.
Dean Stahl.
Always, Dean. Thank you.
To give you some perspective, like this is my face.
And I like the fact that are there nameplates on all sides or just that one?
You can have them put on all sides, but it's only on two. So there's only 9.
No.
Well, well. I think you're assuming that
right now.
Last another.
Michael, could you later after this? Could you take a picture of this and have it sent to me so I can send it to the rest of the league? So they can
Okay.
Because I'm asking them to contribute.
Well, I mean, I mean.
No.
Thank you.
Everyone should contribute. You don't have to.
Hey, now I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Does a jacket also accompany the trophy?
Not yet.
Not yet. I think it'd be there. When I was looking on eBay, they have jackets you can buy. Like if you want to get a sport coat, specifically fantasy football sport coat, they are available for purchase on eBay.
I was thinking more like the thrift store, but...
Yeah, well, you can get like a fantasy football patch. We can sew it on like the Masters jacket, much like another jacket.
Well, what I was thinking is we can get a thrift store jacket and then affix the shark have somebody fix that and then put an official patch on the left breast pocket.
Yeah, we could create the shark. And
Hey guys,
and
this is
just,
our Fantasy Football League podcast.
Sorry.
Fantasy Football League.
All right,
Business.
now we got to take care of business at hand first. Jimmy,
Yeah.
please provide me. Okay, so pop quiz hot shot. You're eating a sandwich. A sandwich.
Go ahead.
What? No, that's disgusting. See, you used to get away with this when we were audio only, and you just burp. You're eating a sandwich.
Sandwich?
I got here ahead of time.
Go ahead.
I ate some chicken.
Where did you get the chicken, Glenn?
Hucks. Where do people get chicken? Okay. Did you just call me Glenn?
Yeah, I did.
That means he's a real friend, Glenn.
All right.
This from the same person who I always
Oh my God. Nope. Screw
You
you,
are
wife.
not professional.
Hey,
Screw you, wife.
hey, wait, Mr. Carlson.
Mm.
Do you watch the Steve Austin podcast?
No.
I've listened to it before, but not
All right.
recently.
Have you listened to it
No.
recently?
Okay. We're off topic.
Every
Your podcast gold, Mike.
No. Every time a phone rings and interrupts, you owe those people a case of beer.
Well, I'll
rule.
buy you a beer.
No, I said a case.
Well, I think I'll probably bring it. Like, are you available at the end of the month?
Are you talking about Royal Rumble?
No, for the wiffle ball.
I think he's talking about wiffle ball.
That's fine.
Well, yes, we will be there for wiffle
I'll
ball.
probably bring beer to that.
Okay. Can we? This is my baby, and you guys are ruining it. Oh, by the way,
go ahead.
happy
Go
hour-
ahead. Let's talk about everything and not boobs. Go ahead,
This
Glenn.
is our happy hour podcast because it's during the day.
Yes, wiffle ball. I'm excited for wiffle ball. For what is this, year 3 for us? For
Would
wiffle
you?
ball?
Would you? I'm trying to get.
I'm filling time because you're playing with your damn phone.
No, I'm trying to pull up my list because I have a. There's a topic and it's in my phone and I'm trying to get to it. And you guys are just not. I had a dream about how I wanted this to happen, and you guys are not making it possible, and it's really upsetting me. I'm sorry, Casey. I'm sorry, JD. I'm sorry to Bobby Joe. I'm sorry to everyone. And motherfucker Jones, you do such a great job, and these guys are ruining my podcast. I'm sorry. All right.
It's like when you decide to tell off somebody, and you're like, I'm going to say this, and they're going to say that, and then I'm going to say this. That's how I'm going to put them in their place.
How many times have you had that fantasy about me?
More than once.
Again, that's a different podcast.
Okay, so pop quiz hot shot. This is an idea that originated because over Christmas, not a lot of people were at my work facility. I was at my work facility. It's a very large insurance company. You probably have them, and they're a great company. Discount double check. So, not a lot of people were there. And a few of us were discussing. They're like, "Hey, what's your next topic? This and that, you know." And I was just like, "I don't know." It was Christmas break, and then we started talking about like different things in TV in the '80s, and the subject of maids on television shows came up. And then like we kind of all went around, like we just started throwing them out. And I realized in '80s television, half of the TV shows centered around or involved a maid/butler. So that is your topic. Pop quiz hot shot. Go. Name as many as you can.
So, give me a break. It's got Nell Carter in it.
Right. Now, by the way, you're going to name a few. I have a list, and then we're going to discuss them. In fact,
Okay.
Screw it. Let's discuss it. Nell Carter. Give me a break, because I should. Give me a break. Hey. Because people were like, let's give me a break. And I went like this.
What the?
And people
I have
remember.
no idea. Yeah.
You know, you're
No, when I
vacuuming
do
the
this-
fish tank.
People remember. The gun in the fish tank, right.
So I thought they
give me a
vacuumed
break.
the fish tank. Go ahead.
What? No, she put the gun in the fish
Oh,
tank.
that's what it was. Okay.
Oh, no, she did vacuum it, and then at the end, I don't know. You're right. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, give me a break. It starred Nell Carter. There's a crazy story out. What?
No, go ahead.
What? What'd you say?
It's your topic. You think you know more.
You can sign language.
So Nell Carter.
Yeah.
Nell Carter.
This is not how I pictured this. I pictured
Joey
a back-
Lawrence's foster aunt.
I pictured a back and forth of two gentlemen discussing,
Discussing a BBW.
and then
No.
for all of you people not familiar with internet porn, that's a big beautiful woman. So,
The middle B can be substituted for something else, but yes, he's
well,
beautiful.
internet porn. So,
Like somebody needs
Eh!
to Phil.
I'm not done. I might fuck you in the ass in the middle of the afternoon. Oh, what? We're sober, so I can't.
All of a sudden,
Carlson's drunk. It's hilarious.
That's appropriate.
It's definitely balls deep when he's drunk, but not.
So, Nell Carter.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to be the maid to an old retired cop and his grandkids. I don't remember what happened to the parents. Do you? What happened to the parents?
A car accident or fire or something.
Maybe. I don't know. So, when you have a cop on your show, it's made for very special episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Because something could happen to him. He could, I don't know. It's perfect for the very special episode format. You mentioned Joey Lawrence. He was on there. Also, I remember Nell Carter's mom and sister on the show being the exact same mom and sister from Family Matters.
Yes.
That's
what are you going to do? It's a big family. 227. You never seen it?
Hey, 227 is a place to be with Marla Gibbs and her family. Thank you, Michelle Long.
Here it is. Here it is. Not.
Oh, but when you have an explanation, you come back to us.
Carl Kazansky, the chief of police.
Kazansky.
After the death of his wife Margaret, asked her friend Nell Harper to come to his house to help take care of his children.
So he wasn't the grandpa. He was just a really old man with young kids.
I'm an old dude who likes little boys.
And his wife was friends with Nell, and he was kind of racist, right?
Oh, okay, they kind of touched on that a little bit. He was like old people.
He wasn't Archie Bunker racist.
A little touch of racist.
They're
all sitting around playing poker.
Right. He wasn't grandpa racist.
Yeah.
He was just casually racist.
Here's what it says. Later, Carl's father moves in around the same time that Nell takes a young Joey Donovan.
No, that was different.
I'm just saying that could be the old guy you're thinking of.
No, the old guy was the dad, because the old guy was there from day one, right?
Well, the first episode, I think. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Well, didn't Joey's little brother join the show at some point?
I think so. But no, Joey was the little brother.
Well, Joey was the little brother. Then he got.
Whoa!
No, he was. Joey was in it, and then he was cute.
No, you're right. You're right.
Hair, and then another little kid joined. Who was, I think, his little brother.
Right.
Joey was in 77 episodes.
Right. He was kind of a jump the shark type thing. Okay, so that's one. You named. Give me a break. I saw that. Name another.
Mr. Belvedere. I would say Mr. Belvedere.
Want the China, never given it before. Who cares? Drop kick your jacket, stumble through the door. No one cares, 'cause sometimes things just happen. Before our new arrival, life was more than mere survival.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob Euchre, for bringing that into all of our homes. I guess one of my fondest memories of when we lived together, Glenn, it was you, me, and Johnny Vengeance. We were laying on a mat outside just singing 80s tunes. And then one came up.
That was when I learned the lyric was drop kick your jacket. I swear to God he was full of shit, but we didn't have the internet really at the time. The internet wasn't as big as it is now.
It wasn't like, boop, boop, boop. This is what it is.
So I remember like years went by, and in my mind that always stuck that he had to have made that up, and when I checked it, I was like, holy shit, they say drop kick your jacket. Bob Euchre, you got the Englishman, Lord Belvedere. Walter Oakowitz was on the show, also seen on the episode of the Awesome A's podcast. We can edit that in post, right?
Oh, sure, totally. Also, he's famous for having, I didn't want to bring this up with Walter, but he's from having a large Bolsick.
Who? Oh, Mr. Belvedere, yes.
Yes, a larger Bolsick.
I've heard of that too, but why is his scrotum so famous? Like, did something happen?
Maybe there was an accident when he was a child or something.
I have heard Mr. Belvedere has a large Bolsick.
Bolsick?
You know, there's a weird thing. There's a weird thing that happens. Like, you can have a large Bolsick and like not have both. I mean, because it just gets bigger. Never mind. I don't want to explain science to you. Will you look up why Mr. Belvedere has a large Bolsick? All right, that's two. Go. Oh, wait a minute. This is an Awesome 80s short. Awesome 80s short!
Okay. Then different.
What?
Different Strokes. Didn't they have a maid?
Didn't they have a maid?
What do you mean?
Mrs. fucking Garrett, you asshole. They had
Okay,
three maids, actually. Mrs. Garrett, old lady, and then Flo. Well, that was her name. Mrs. Garrett.
Was redheaded kid there when they got to Flo?
What?
When they got to Flo at the end, is that when the redheaded kid was on the show?
Yeah, Sam. Yeah, that's when they livened up the show, and it wasn't as serious.
Add the ginger. We're gonna add a little ginger to the show.
Everybody's got a different kind of story.
Hey, time out.
Everybody's got a way to shine, but don't matter what you got, not a lot, because you got yours and I got mine. We'll be fine. We got different strokes through the world. This is not just an excuse for me to sing any theme song.
I like one of my favorite parts is they got the Harlem Globetrotter basketball. That is awesome.
So that show, that theme song I just sung, who wrote that?
Robin Thicke.
Who?
Robin Thicke.
You son of a bitch, Alan Thicke, you
Alan
asshole.
Thicke.
Alan, yeah.
You've been hypnotized by the millennial
media.
society. Yeah.
Also, there's nothing on Christopher Hewitt's ballsack.
Well, I've heard it too.
Years Balsic.
I've heard it.
Nothing on it on Google.
No, I'm telling you.
I've heard about it.
stories.
You know what? He probably has it he's probably keeping it off the internet. Is he still alive?
They got people that go out there, and if there's stories on the internet about your Balsic, people can clean the internet. They can clean it.
J. Edgar Hoover used to do that shit with the internet.
Can't clean up here.
He died in 2001.
So he probably had it erased as he was dying. Dying wish, erase all. Anyone got an English accent? No. Cheerio, erase all. What's that? All right. Next.
God damn it! Why you gotta put me on the spot like this?
Because
Pop
it's
quiz,
fun.
hot shot.
Pop quiz.
I have that's the name of the show.
Fun,
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Well, just help me out with one.
Okay.
Silver spoons.
No, that's
No?
debated. That is on here as debated. I had a very long conversation this morning.
That was
with-
one that we talked about initially with silver.
It was, and I had a very long, drawn-out conversation this morning. Probably one of the most intellectual conversations I've ever had about silver spoons with the former president of Ricky Schroeder's fan club this morning. And
Rick Schroeder.
well, no, she was president of Ricky Schroeder.
Okay,
Rick Schroeder had a different president.
That's what the button says. That's what the T-shirt says. You can't.
Rick Schroeder is a different guy and had a different president of his fan club. I believe it was him. Watch your fucking mouth. So, anyway, it was very debated over did they have a butler or not. Well, the conclusion we came to was they had the secretary, who the dad ended up marrying.
Correct.
But is she a butler or a maid? I don't think so. Or is she? We'll get to that in later episodes.
She's just a piece of ass.
Hey, women are more than just a piece of ass, Michael. God damn it.
I understand that in general, but this is a show we're talking about.
Okay. Now you're drawing a blank.
Yeah, can you help me out with one? Get me on the right path. I'll probably think of some other ones.
Angela used to pitch for the Cardinals.
Oh yeah, Tony Danza.
And we're not talking about the Tony Danza 2000s reality show where he was a teacher.
Holy shit.
Alfonso Rivera, yeah. Duh. Jason Bateman?
Yeah.
Yeah, Silver Spoons was a fucking
You know anything, Mike H.
Mike H.
I do.
Never mind.
No, you've got plenty.
Yeah, well, not anymore. So
he had a dream. He was chasing his dream, and he got hurt playing ball. But he had a kid. What's he gonna do?
Now their theme song was just instrumental, right?
Pull out.
Like he's pulling around the band. No, it wasn't. A brand new life. A brand new life around the bend.
And he's rounding third. And I keep thinking that's
It's
he played
right.
for the Cardinals, and he
Well,
got hurt.
He had a kid,
Okay.
apparently he made it to home.
His rape van was going around the bend, right when it said.
I call it a rap band.
So who was the boss?
Candy van.
Mona.
Mona was the boss.
Yeah.
I mean, she was in her 60s in those jugs.
Why wasn't she watching the damn kids?
Because she was too busy fornicating. Hey, she's banging around. She's drinking martinis and fucking. That's my fucking.
It would have been awesome if she would have made an appearance on the Golden Girls, if she would have just made an appearance.
Oh, you said Goldberg's?
Golden Girls.
Oh, Golden Girls. I agree, but hey,
Yeah.
write Goldberg's down. I need to bring that up.
Write that down. Write that down right now.
Okay. Speaking of Mona, she was on a show.
She died.
Angela.
Where
Who?
Mona. Angela. Jonathan.
Oh.
So, speaking of Mona,
Okay.
she was on a show. God, your blue eyes are dreamy today. Are they always that dreamy?
Oh, well, the light sparkles and hits him right, and then whatever. Can you blame Mrs. Carlson? I can't, you know.
We're talking about Pat, right?
No, my wife, Delana.
Oh! I thought you took her last name.
No, we don't. We decided not to do that.
Oh, never mind. That's private
That's
story.
different.
Okay, so let's discuss Mona. She was on a different show. It was called Soap. Soap ran from 77 to 81, so that works. Soap featured TV's first openly gay character, played by Billy Crystal.
So before Will and Grace, there was Billy Crystal.
Yeah. He played
With the big
Jackie?
pompadour.
Joey?
He had a big pompadour.
I can't remember who he. My dad loved Soap.
Jody.
Jody, thank you. My dad, and he talked with ventriloquist, and the ventriloquist, like, the dummy was gay. Like, that was the thing. My dad loved Soap, and therefore I love Soap, because we'd watch it all the time. Now, the thing about Soap was they had a butler. And their butler, oh, shit, we need to circle back in a minute. Anyway, we will.
Bring it back around.
Yeah, but their butler got his own 80s show as that same character. Do you remember who their butler was? No. No, you're wrong, actually.
Benson?
Benson, right?
All right. No big deal.
No.
No big deal. It's all up in here.
Who went on the Star and Sports Night and had a stroke during Sports Night and still kept going. Sports Night, very underrated show, by the way.
RG, there he is.
So did Benson, he become like governor?
I think he was a senator.
Okay.
Maybe governor.
A governor?
Whatever. Yeah.
Also pointed out to me today by the president of the Ricky Schroeder fan club was that on that show, which I remembered right when she said it, Jerry Seinfeld got his first big exposure.
Was he wearing white tennis shoes?
I'm sure. Absolutely.
That's fine.
So, yeah. So Benson was a butler / maid on the Soap. And what Soap was, and if you guys don't know Soap, because it is mostly 70s, Soap was an awesome like sitcom with using a soap opera form. When I think of Soap, and I think the most relevant to our generation has to be Arrested Development. I've never heard the correlation between the two, but to me they're very close to the similar.
Holy shit, I didn't know this.
Richard Mulligan.
Okay.
Soap. A lot of people were on Soap.
You're also a big fan of the film Soap Dish. So
I love Soap Dish. I fucking love Soap Dish. In fact, I got in an argument with the person sitting next to me the other day because he said, "Can you name one good Whoopi Goldberg movie?"
Soap Dish.
I said Jumping
Jack Flash.
I said that was my first thing, and he said no, it wasn't good. And then I tried to punch him in the face, and
I like Burglar. Whatever.
Bobcat. Right, Bobcat's in there.
Yep, and Burglar. Yeah.
Rod Roddy was also in Soap.
Rod Roddy.
Price is Right.
The Rod Roddy. How many episodes?
Well,
Oh,
not.
put it down.
84.
By the way, who did you?
He was the announcer. He was the.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Who did you beat for that?
My podcast partner, I beat him for the championship.
And you beat me.
Of the
Why?
world.
Because
I put the wrong kicker in. Because I was like, I'm gonna beat Glenn with my mind instead of my players, and I picked up a different kicker off the wire. And if I would have just played my regular kicker, I would have won by 14 points.
Well, if I would have played Drew Brees, who I knew, and told him,
wait, hold on, this isn't business.
Drew Brees is gonna have a shitty game, I'm gonna put in Tom Brady. Well, then they pulled Tom Brady after the first quarter, and Drew Brees did have a shitty game. But if I would have played his shitty game, it was better than 1 quarter of Tom Brady. Whatever. So
if you didn't get a good look at the trophy front itself, it's Batman with a sword.
We saw.
With a flying football over time. I'm just describing it. Sometimes people listen to this in different mediums through Stitcher, through iTunes. Go ahead.
Different Strokes, Miss Garrett, which turned into The Facts of Life.
Okay.
She wasn't technically a maid there. She was more of a house mother. Yeah. It's basically the same thing.
Does she do laundry?
Yeah, so Caroline Ray or Caroline Ray, Carol Ray, whatever. She basically just played the same character over and over again.
Okay.
Do you have any more? Do you have another one? We're getting pretty dicey. Yeah. We got a lot of controversy and some upcoming.
Well, I felt like there's more than a couple TV shows where moms or aunts would move in together. I guess Full House is a situation.
Uh-oh.
You're on to one.
Go ahead, Glenn.
So, there was a show. It was called Valerie's Family.
Okay, that's what I was
Valerie Harper. And Jason Bateman, the aforementioned from Silver Spoons. Valerie Harper had a contract dispute. She left the show. It became the Hogan Family. In moved Aunt
So did she get a different job then? Was she acting something else then?
But 2 years later, she went on to star in a show just called Valerie. And it went right head-to-head on Monday nights, 7 p.m. By the way, no research. It's from memory, so if I'm wrong. But 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, she went head-to-head against the Hogan Family, and the Hogan Family won. So she went like, ooh.
She didn't think she was that popular then. What do you think made that show marketable? Like what? Like thinking back to the show, I'm like, well, The Neighbor. But other than that, like,
Poole. I was just gonna say Mrs. Poole.
Everyone loved The Neighbor. I mean, I guess you got it. All those shows have like a dumb friend or dumb neighbor, and she played that part to a T. She was fantastic.
Yes, she did. She was awesome. So that show, I don't know if Sandy Duncan's really considered I don't know if she's...
No, but it doesn't come up.
Oh, just take the out. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know if Sandy Duncan was considered a maid, because she was the aunt, I believe. She played the firefighter husband, who went on to be Roman.
Roman,
Days of Our Lives.
From Days of Our Lives, that's the same guy?
Yes.
Well, who's the airline pilot?
That was him!
Okay.
Roman was the airline pilot.
Oh, my God. How come you didn't say... You probably said something before.
I did say it at the time. And judging by the TV previews I just saw, John Black and Marlena are getting back. But I don't know if he's still...
I thought they have their own like online network now.
They're still... I think they're one of the few who's still on actual network TV.
No, it's only Valerie. There's no Hogan. Oh, it's Hulk Hogan.
No. Oh, fuck it.
He's not good at this. He's not, Mike. Glenn, he's not good at this. Mike's not good at this.
I only type in what I'm asked.
There's a Hogan Family.
I'm not saying there's not.
Look up Jason fucking Bateman.
Wow. It's come to this.
I swear to God.
Thanks for helping, though, Mike. Thanks for having a house for Glenn.
I opened my door to you.
Feeds him food, brings him liqueurs.
There are 15 people in that hallway right now asking to do this job. I counted them. There could be more by now.
You don't know?
I counted as I walked in. The guy who was fixing this fucking furnace not 20 minutes ago was like, when he's in the other room, like, hey, can I be your lookup guy? I was like, no, we got a guy. Anyway.
It's not in his filmography.
Did I imagine this in the Hogan Family never happened?
I'm not lying to you.
I believe you. Keep going. Oh.
You click on the wrong thing. Click on the full history. It's not the producer, not the writer, the acting one on IMDb. Go to the actor one.
Dumbass.
Okay. They listed under Valerie. You're right. You're right.
I am not wrong here.
The Internet Movie Database is wrong. You're right. Go to Valerie. Go to Valerie.
There's no possible way Glenn could be wrong.
Are you telling me there was no Hogan Family show? Is that what you're telling me, Michael?
So it was Hogan's family first, then it became Valerie's family.
No.
Valerie's family first.
Valerie's family.
It's Valerie's family, yes.
And then Hogan family.
Then that was it. It didn't change the name after that.
No, it did. They changed it to the Hogans.
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
The Hogans. No, you said the Hogan family.
It was the fucking Hogan. I'm gonna lose my
Glenn,
shit.
he doesn't listen. He's
I
Glenn.
swear to God,
Glenn,
I'm in a happy place.
that's from World of Coors.
I'm in a happy place. Okay. Should have just had you look at Small Wonder. It's my fault. It's on me.
Does Small Wonder have any? No, I don't think so.
Oh, nope, that's on the list. So, Vicky. That's where I was going. Vicky, dressed like a maid.
Not a mate.
She's a small wonder.
What are you looking at here? Just anything in general?
Miss.
Patty Poole, there she is.
Let's look up Eddie.
Edie.
Let's look up Edie McClurg. Oh, from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, right?
Yeah, when are we going to interview her? You think she's available?
Well, why the fuck did you just now tell me to find her? First of all, she got...
No, she's still on.
She's thin. Thinner.
Healthy.
Well, I could have just looked up Small Wonder, you dipshit.
I didn't know her fucking name, you god... You're fucking... Oh.
You're such a sweetheart, Glenn.
She's been busy.
She's busy, Michael. She doesn't have time for us. She's got a lot of shit.
There's a lot of Lifetime. Is that what it is? A lot of A&E.
Small Wonder, 11 episodes.
Thank you. So that was all I have. Thank you.
I appreciate
sorry.
it.
Thank you, Michael.
For everyone.
Thank you, Michael.
No,
Please come play wiffle ball with me in January.
It's my fault, Michael. It's my fault.
Cheers.
It's my fault. Anyway, my hypothesis, which I thought
What were you holding there, Mr. Carlson?
a hoagie.
Thank you.
My hypothesis.
What you got there, urine?
It's Gatorade.
Years.
Oh.
Years.
No, plug in my ears.
I thought it would take like 20 seconds to get to the fact that Mrs. Poole was on both Wonder Years. Not Wonder Years. God, yeah, I'm so upset. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Small Wonder, you mean?
Small Wonder.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you already knew that in your mind, Glenn. That's fine.
did.
Moving on.
I did. But
so that proves
I don't
that
like to just throw facts out because other podcasts do that and it infuriates me. It makes me want to punch wrestling fans.
Hello.
In the face. We should do trivia again.
That just proves that the human mind is
trivia
faster than the internet.
So,
ironically, we were speaking about trivia earlier. Go.
Charles in charge of our days and our nights.
I want that tan Italian boy down the street to come move in here and watch my daughters all day.
Okay, so let's talk about Charles in Charge. First season, different family.
True. You can't just learn. I mean, you can't just walk into a job like that. There's an apprenticeship program.
So we had a different family. They apparently weren't considered sexy enough. It was syndicated, like one of the only syndicated at the time. Like that was one of the first. That was one of the first syndicated. I don't think it ever had a network home.
I remember it being on our Fox affiliate and our WGN.
Yeah, you know what that means?
Syndicated.
Right. I love when that would happen because then you could watch Saved by the Bell, like 4 to 7 or Charles in Charge because they weren't always running the same episodes.
No.
So Charles in Charge, syndicated. He had the other family, and then all of a sudden, sexy Nicole Egbert moves in. She was in that Jeff Daniels Blown Away movie, right?
No, that Corey and Corey movie called.
Oh, you mean the one that every boy masturbated to?
Oh, wait, time out.
Available on YouTube. Just look up Blown Away. I think that scene and the entire film is on YouTube.
I'll tell you what.
You're in a tough spot.
Hey,
when I say I'm on an 80s podcast, an email. You fucking son of a bitch.
This trophy's the best.
An email worth of salt.
I've always wanted a trophy that I've won and not just bought at the trophy store.
An email worth his salt of our age generation will tell you, first thing they say, Oh, you guys do Blown Away. I don't want to tell them that was actually made in the 90s.
It was in the 90s, way 90s.
But what I do want to tell them is that, of course, I also masturbated to that film. Because every guy did.
Oh.
Any guy within a 10-year age range jacked off to that Blown Away movie. Am I wrong?
He gets pretty close. Like, there's vagina's like here. So I mean, hey Simon. So the cat's here now. So it's like he's like right. I'll pretend like that's the cat. It's like
Simon says.
It's like he's like right there. And so they're doing the oral pleasure scene and Blown Away. It's like he's like right there. And that's not even his girlfriend. It's the other Corey's girlfriend.
Right. But you're just like, what's he doing down there?
What is it? What's going on? I don't understand.
I wish I had something I could request this in. The magazine. There wasn't vagina licking in the magazines. It was just vagina.
It's like airbrush. There's dragons. There's somebody holding a snake. There's like a white tiger fur. Like that's what you would see. You wouldn't see.
Is that a ginger thing? White tiger fur?
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about I thought the LaToya spread had like a tiger theme. Anyway,
it did.
Going.
It did.
Just
no,
letting you know where my mind's at. I'm letting you know where my mind's at.
She had a snake. She had a boa.
Yeah, that's what it
around
was.
her tits. So, Magnum P.I. Did you ever watch any Magnum P.I.?
So was Higgins? Was he?
Yes, Higgins.
Because he technically wasn't the owner, but I think he really was the owner. But
Oh, time out.
Yeah, air conditioning on.
Nope, this isn't Blown Away.
What is this?
This is Hooking Up.
What's Hooking Up?
It stars one of the.
I see a naked Corey with a lot of makeup on.
Yeah, but who else did you see in the opening scene? What I just showed you.
I don't know. Was it Nicole Egbert?
No,
Mr. Peeper can't see from here, Glenn.
Huh, Corey's.
Mr. Carlson, have you heard of the movie called Hooking Up? By the name of Hooking Up?
Is it Hames in it?
No, Feldman.
It's Feldman.
Feldman.
It's on Netflix.
I don't know. I just saw Corey do blow and get out of bed with naked girl.
There's also another popular star in it.
Just put it out there. Who is it?
Belky.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
The World. Simon. The World. There you go.
So,
Mine will be cuter.
do you think Murphy Brown was Eldon the maid? I mean,
there he is.
I'd say he was he's a house. I'd say he's a man.
That's the guy from Clerks.
I'd say the painter from Murphy Brown is definitely a kept man.
A kept man. What was on after Murphy Brown?
I don't know, Glenn.
Sugar Bacon.
Suzanne
Baker.
Baker.
Suzanne.
Oh, and they also have a man, an African American, do all their bidding for them.
Really? Is that what you call it when white women in Georgia have a black man who does it? Is that what you call it? You call it a man?
You know, it'd be great for this show about these Southern belles to have a black man to boss around.
Sugar Bacon.
I could just hear him in the boardroom right now. We really need to ethnic up this show. Let's give him a black guy to boss around.
Well, you know what I think they needed? And Mr. Tucker here can back me up. They needed a token.
I don't know what just happened.
That's fine. I think it's still a fantastic show. I'd like to do it just us talk about it in general, give it the time it deserves, 30, 40 minutes about the Sugar Bakers.
Sugar Bakers. Well, hold on, who are we talking about?
Sugar Bakers.
Sugar Bakers.
Most of the show took place in that one room.
Who lived in that room? Whose house was it? Suzanne. Sugar Bakers. Panties. Suzanne Sugar Baker's panties. So, let's talk about Out of This World. Now, I sent this to you a long time ago, a couple years ago, because I discovered it for the first time. This is how I discovered it. This is the chain of evidence. I used to watch something called the Real Housewives series. I don't anymore. I've been to rehab. It's fine. In the Beverly Hills, of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, there's these people, and they're sisters, and they're Paris Hilton's aunt. And so they were the sisters of Paris Hilton's mom. Now, they were childhood stars, and Paris Hilton's mom was not. So one of them was named Kyle Richards. So when talking about this, for some reason I was like, what is Down to Earth? Why do I remember Down to Earth? And I sent you this theme song. I put it on our Facebook page like 3 years ago.
Which one do you want to look
I don't care anymore. I'm going to play this right now. This is long. I'll only play a little bit of it, but I will post the video on our YouTube, and I strongly suggest you guys look at it. This is an actual opening from an actual 80s TV show that was on the air for more than a couple seasons, I believe, in syndication. It's called Down to Earth. Can you hear that?
Back in the days of Valentino, Nino, a maiden apple was so bright and alive.
Okay, Glenn. What is this show about?
Hold on.
Said goodbye in 1920 and 5.
Glenn, 80s TV shows had a minute and a half long intros.
I know. I said I was going to play a second. Anyway, it's a show about a 1920s flapper who was run over by a trolley.
Doesn't she travel through time?
No, she goes to heaven.
Okay.
And she waits to be called down as an angel.
Okay.
When she finally gets her wings, she becomes a maid in a 1980s family. Who
That's a great idea.
still lives by her flapper ways in the early to mid 80s.
That is so...
What's the Ali Sheedy movie where she's a maid? Maid to order.
Made to order.
Starring my ex-wife, Beverly D'Angelo.
BD.
Something happening?
No, people delivering more trophies to my house.
All right. So I'm going to post this to our Facebook right now on the air. So, do you have any others? I mean, there's honorable mentions. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had Jeffrey.
Okay. Go ahead. Just do whatever you got to do, Glenn. It's fine.
The Nanny. That was 90s.
Oh, okay, that was 90s. Okay.
Put the goddamn trophy down.
Go ahead and talk about your honorable mentions, Glenn.
I'm posting things. You follow your trophy.
He says, F it.
All right, well, that's been our show.
Apparently...
Hey, guys, let's all pretend like the show ended. And then when he gets back, he'll think it's over. And he'll tell you what he really thinks about stuff. All right, we ended it.
You did? Okay.
No, it's over.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
The neighbor kid came over. He was they're going to the beautiful state of Florida while it's currently 6 degrees right now. What's the temperature like where you're at, Glenn?
According to my phone, it feels like -10.
Technically cold.
We had a call last night, 5 in the morning. I'm always hot. Put my hood on, got my hat on, still felt like my face was going to melt off. Ugh.
I wish I lived in Seattle like Mark H. right now. I'm just saying.
Where it's like England, where it's constantly moist.
Don't say that word.
Moist. That's a word.
That word. You can say cunt before you say moist. Oh.
Well, now we've alienated 2 different types of fans, Glenn. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it is. Well,
Is there any other maids or servants? Any other kind of servants for maids TV shows?
I'm locating my list again. Oh yeah. Well, I just started. So Murder, She Wrote. Okay, let's talk about the Hallmark movie channel. I got it only because they're the only people who own the rights to Murder, She Wrote currently. Then they dumped it for 9 weeks. Not 9.5 weeks. That's a different thing.
totally different movie.
For 9 weeks for Christmas movies nonstop. But then they've come back with a vengeance. 4 Murder She Wrote today. But then I ran out last weekend, but it was a heart-to-heart movie marathon.
My dad loves Heart to Heart.
See, so I was like, I'm going to watch some Heart to Heart. I did. And they have a butler named Max.
Okay.
Got a very raspy type voice. Anyway.
Where did Daryl and Daryl fit in?
Brother Daryl's mother, Brother Daryl?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, we've
From the
covered them all.
Newhart show? Well, of course they had maids and stuff in the Newhart show.
Oh, I didn't even have that on the list. I should have.
They did a lot of yard work, a lot of maintenance.
Well, guys, we've covered it all.
I think that's it. Well, good job, everybody.
Hey, everybody!
Can we get a slow clap?
I just realized these poor people have probably had to look at your big screen the entire time and me on the small screen.
No, it switches back and forth.
Oh, mine's not flipping. Oh, you know why? Because I'm not the guy. You're the guy this week.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Wow. You are so lucky that when I'm the guy, you get to look at this face constantly.
And we're stuck with this.
You having trouble breathing?
Whoa, hey.
No.
Yeah.
We want,
I don't
We're
know.
gonna talk about a movie, different pop culture thing next week. What are we gonna do?
what do you want to do?
Talk about a movie.
Okay, we'll talk about a movie and then we'll talk about boobs in a couple weeks. So you and I will decide about a movie. Oh, I
Maybe
know.
we should. Well, you just watched a recent documentary. I watched an older documentary on Netflix about Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, let's do that in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I would like to suggest a movie that has been denied in the past, but I really want to do it.
Throw it out there, Clinton.
I want to do Ruthless People.
Do you have another suggestion?
I think, you know what? We can do whatever we want. It's our own damn podcast, Glenn. Do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want.
Problem. It's got Bette Midler. It's got Danny DeVito. It's got Judge Reinhold.
The Judge? I don't remember the Judge being in it.
Yeah.
What?
Let's do it.
Well,
Hand off the
Do you-
trophy.
if you insist.
Have you jacked off in that trophy?
No, I took. Here's the box right here. This is the box. It just came
Oh,
out.
you're right. I did see you unopen it.
Okay.
No.
Oh, open it. Whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks
thoughts?
for listening, everybody.
Thoughts?
We'll do Ruthless People.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks for listening. Thank you, Doiner. Thank you, everyone else.
Stay awesome, everybody.
Stay awesome.